I'm working on contacting the police about it.
Oh, Foodie.
Why would anyone sell them? Like,
Foodie.
if they're available online, that's so stupid and probably BS. We didn't do, nobody did that with her. Disgusting nudes, right? So, are there revenge porn laws in Kuwait? Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what other laws there are in Kuwait? Laws against pornography altogether. Your fake husband didn't seem to care much about that though.
Why don't you not worry about that silliest geese? I needed some information, so I looked it up and it led me to a farms page.
Please, you know very well what you just did. Instead of saying you have her address, you went out of your way to broadcast where anyone could find it.
She said highest bidder, she's a wackadoodle. She's trying so hard to be f***ing relevant. She says she's mad because she didn't succeed in breaking your home and marriage, such a low life. Bingo! Imagine doing that with your life. I'm not worked up. I'm not. If she's really doing that, she's gonna pay. She's going to get...
Probably quit breathing into the mic then, sorry.
There's a law in the US, exactly. Revenge porn, exactly what she's doing. Doesn't matter if it's blurred out.
Yay!
Doesn't matter. I didn't dox anyone, but do you honestly think I give a crap if she gets doxed after what she did? I don't give a shit. It's not suing, it's a criminal offense. Thank you. Yeah, we're not talking about her. That's what she wants exactly. People with no life, this is what they wait for. This is why I don't like people, like, hanging around, like, interacting with people. Like, too many of them are nuts. Keep nasty out of this space, yeah. Skixilla. It doesn't bug me, like, those
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm not nuts.
Abortion shaming, it doesn't bug me. I don't give a shit at all. It doesn't bug me whatsoever. Bunch of losers in chat. Murders babies, oh my god. Thanks for the money. I'd be more upset with my cheating spouse than the other person. That's just me. Did I say I wasn't upset, Joelle? No, I didn't say that, did I? Of course I was upset, and we're moving on. So really, that's all it should end at. Like, it shouldn't
by
be
still
anyone
talking
else's
about
business.
We're moving on
Yeah,
by still talking
yeah.
about.
If I did have kids, I can tell you I wouldn't be a parent like she is. Teaching her kids, like, imagine, like, your kids hearing you bullying fat people. Like, nice parenting you have.
Oh, Foodie. I was wondering, she's not off air this time. She's not sick this time. I was wondering if this was a proper Foodie rage about Mr. Corgi, but it is not. It's just something. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. I have not intentionally meant to go live every day this week, but it has occurred. So, can I turn Foodie up? Hearing a difference in volume? Don't think I can. Because it's all the way up here. Going... Bird Rockies, where can we go? Hang on. Oh, I know what's wrong. Essentially know what's wrong. Go to volume mixer. Yeah, there it is. Wrong. Everybody else at 100. Yes. Alright, hey Smug and Smarmy, hey Bryn, hey Francis, hey Rocky, hey Danny, hey Christina, hey Sinister, hey Hellfire, hello Just Jamie, it's good to see you in the chat. Good to see everybody in the chat. It is Friday. Alright, Sinister Spinster, tell me if this is better.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I did have kids, I would be a better parent than you, hillbilly. Deliverance. I'm saying you're a parent. If you have kids, young kids running around that are impressionable, and you're online making fun of fat women, and that's your job, being a piece of bully, when you could be straight out of the movie Deliverance. No education, redneck trash. Makes fun of me taking back Salah and working.
Does Foodie have an education that I'm unaware of? I know things are weird and different in Chicago. Wow, Canada? Very similar, though. Jeez. If I'm mildly distracted, it's because I am. But Lee! Another Lee! She dropped out of college, but she was an English major. I got a major in something, I guess. Christina's lifting and healing journey has been a member for 3 months. I don't know if there was a message that was supposed to go along with that, but thank you for being a member for 3 months. Am I going on vacation soon, K-Buns? Well, let me tell you. Yes, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to vacation soon. You feel like Foodie could straight up turn into a serial killer. I mean, given the right opportunity, I suppose. I feel like I missed a calling in life, but, you know. Lord. Alright. We're just gonna like this now, so I don't have to worry about it later. You think that's better? Alright, cool. That's what we will go with. Alright, this is 2 hours old. As of right now, and normally I wait until the next day. I know Mr. Snowflake says that I do not need to, but yeah, I'm gonna be gone. And I have a hard time streaming on the weekends anyway, so I figured I'd do this now, so we can all enjoy it. And that was my logic behind it. I may or may not have a Sims game running in the background where there's zombies, so that may or may not be happening. Actually, I don't think anything's happening. What's happened? Why are you frozen, my man? Dane, why? There you go, Bubby. Go get your driver's license. There you go, bud. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Dane is also excited to watch Foodie. You're catching up on Foodie lore through these videos. Yeah, he does a good job. I'm doing the solstice in Salem. I don't exactly know what's going to happen for the solstice, because I don't see any of the people I'm going with getting up that early in the morning. It even is a vacation. Smug. Yeah, some of you have been in my chats one too many times. Look, I'm trying to be responsible, okay? Trying to be a responsible reactor. But yeah, alright. Let me check stats. And not yawn directly into the camera. Alright, we got 34 people viewing. I think that's plenty to get started. Oh yeah, like the stream. Legend says that if enough people like the stream, Mr. Cardigan might show up. Hopefully Jimmy Bunker will at least pop in. So they did just drop this 2 hours ago. I would imagine both of them are hibernating. Vacation is good. Where are you vacationing, Poto? Hello, Bay. How art thou? He is live right now? Snowflake is live. Gotcha. Cool. Well, knowing how these things go, we'll still be live when he's done, so. And I don't want to stream snipe, that is rude. So, if I hide this, I can go check in on it. Wait, is this is aired, right? Is he live on his other channel? Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh, there used to be a place where you could put more links under the hood. There he is. Oh, he's watching Amber. Amba. Why does he only have 735 people watching? What the hell? What's wrong with you people? Why is he wearing a cow outfit?
Where does this come from?
Everybody.
Wait, this isn't Ember. That's very clearly Foodie. I don't believe I
Well, in the next one, that's
Fair,
good.
the world is not fair and I fucking hate it.
He's really loud to me. I don't know if he's loud to you guys. But we're not watching that one. I just wanted to check in and say hi. That is done. Right. We are here to watch the Shattered Reality of Foodie Beauty episode 4. It's fine. The second launch of the vid, his members had access for a couple of days already. FFG is live at 6 p.m. Oh, well. You know, I mean, if people bail, they bail. That's fine. It's completely understandable. It means there's going to be a ton of people on the replay crew. Cuba Rage. Oh, is he watching the Cuba Rage? So we don't get to Cuba Rage in this one? Jeez. Aw, thank you, Poto. I appreciate that. Astronaut Cat, it's good. His stuff's always good. Alright, I am going to speed it up. Just so we get through it a little faster. I think I speed it up. I can't remember with his. Like, sometimes I think I have to slow it back down again. Anyway, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'm not worried about it. Figure it out. I know I look like a very poofy poof, but that's because, like, I had literally just gotten done gardening in 90-degree heat because that was a good idea, and just got done getting out of the shower, so you get freshly cleaned, Tiny. He's live covering the Cuba Ridge. Okay, there we go. Wait, Poto, where did you say you were vacationing at? I didn't catch that. And I'm apparently too lazy to scroll up. Alright. Ellie's here. Hello. I don't think I said hi to you. Who did I miss? I think I got everybody. Hello, Alexiel. Alright. You have all come here to watch me analyze Mr. Snowflake's Shattered Reality of Foodie Beauty. So, let us begin. Also, I may have to turn it down. Allie has arrived. Well, then the party can get started. The party gets started when Allie walks in.
She said, what about a kid's penis?
What? Excuse me? Jesus Christ. Yay! This is what happens when I watch these things cold. Oh, and with that, I need to go check my chili so it doesn't burn. Hang on. Yay, intro music. Yeah. Be right back. We'll talk about that me. Hang on. Scoot. I just had to turn the Instapot off so the chili didn't scald. Yeah, can adjust the flavors later. Let's see what's going on. Foodie Beauty is contacting the police about reaction channel. Yeah, she was saying she had somebody's email or somebody's home address that she got off the farms or something, and she was going to contact the police. But I mean, what are they going to do? The emotional support. Yeah, well, the cat's sitting outside waiting. They're waiting for dinner. So they'll come bug me soon enough. How bad is this going to be? How much worse can it get? Ah, dang, there's a sale, Allie? Of course there is. My intermission music, I completely forgot about that.
I've heard many different words and phrases when it comes to describing Foodie Beauty. Insane, deluded, selfish, excellent driver though. But I think the two best descriptions for Foodie are baby reindeer and single white female. A show and a film about two scary individuals,
There we go.
unhinged women. I thought I'd seen the worst of Foodie's strange behaviour when it came to Red Flag Man.
I don't want to hold on to my butt for this. Oh yeah, I guess he got struck by the infamous Red Flag Man several times for this. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't, like... I don't know what I'll do. If he tries to strike me, I don't know what I'd do, honestly.
But compared to this episode, Child's Play was nothing. And the main reason for erratic behaviour being turned all the way up to 11 in this episode is her fault, obviously. Dom's fault. And it's the fault of another woman who's entered Dom's life. A woman named Dee Dee.
Every single
he
thing
hadn't
this
done DD yet,
has
has
had
he?
fat face this week has been my grocery bill. Do you want me to pull up my bank account?
All right. I want the woman who's there to know that that knife that he's using, that freaking turns you on with his knife skills, that's my knife. I bought it.
Dum, da, dum, dum.
This Dee Dee woman, she rocks up about Christmas time. I think she's there just before Christmas, but I know she's there on Christmas Day in one of his videos. Not the best present he could have got.
Can we talk about Jimmy Bunker's artwork, though, real fast? This is amazing, and I love it. Still not a photograph. She's trying to sell pics of, I'm assuming that's Sala's dangly bits. Great. Does Sala know she's trying to sell pictures of his dangly bits? Or is the reaction channel trying to sell pictures of... Oh, is this what's her name? The one who catfished him?
But I know she's there on Christmas Day in one of his videos. Not the best present he could have got Foodie for Christmas. Though he did give a gonorrhea in the mouth once, so... Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
The phone is my phone. And the one he's gonna probably record you naked. That's my phone. Without you knowing about it.
What's weird is... Well, it's all weird. But what's weird is... They had this whole
Can't remember photo or drawing, sorry.
backstory that they'd known each other for 10 years.
Come
And
here.
he was mates with one of her exes. And it was
we
all
go.
just to say that they were friends. They were nothing more than friends, apparently. But in reality, and there's a word we won't be using much in the Foodieverse, in reality, this woman was a fan of Foodie Beauties, and because of Foodie, the internet had been...
I mean, oddly enough, these are really kind of spot on as far as, like, kind of looks like everybody. Alright, Kai Bella just needs to, like, knock her shit off. Who's trying to see said photos? Ugh, who knows? The farms. Aren't they already on the farms? How can you sell something you've already put into the public domain?
subjected to Dom, and so had this Dee Dee woman.
You have no problem eating, sleeping, and laughing with other people. You have no problem. The comforter on your bed are on. I bought that at Walmart. What else? The iPad, the ring light, the Oh yeah, the ring light you're gonna use like this. Thanks for the super chat. I'm gonna let you have it tonight. You wanna have fun with your friends and eat with Sin and Sharmula? I'm gonna have fun with you tonight. And then I'm gonna be done with you. Goodbye. And trust me, you're gonna me more than I need. You need me more than I need you. Like, you people are stupid. Like, people who are saying things like, the people who, it mind boggles me that you say you're hypocritical, because you'll say to me, actions speak louder than words. You don't see by his actions that we're together, or what?
Look how much thinner she is. Like, she just, I know she still has her hair right now, and that's, you know, that's nothing to do with her. She didn't have any control over that. Hey, B, when you say reaction channel, does somebody actually have a channel named Reaction Channel? Or are you just, like, not saying Reaction Channel's name? You're never late, Booker. You're always here exactly when you are meant to be. Isabella's information was on the farm. Foodie went to the farms and doxed her. Foodie and Sala know she was saying she was going to sell the highest bidder on X. I'm pretty sure that's against TOS, so... But, you know, she's got to get caught doing it first.
But come on now. If you're gonna say you were never with me, then you used me for all those things. Because you accepted them willing, no problem. And you told me you love me. I showed the text messages for that. So you're lying. Just admit it on your live stream right now that you love me and tell everybody. Or, fine, I'll look crazy one last
Snowflake
time.
and Sir
One last time.
Barrington.
And then after that, you'll never see my face ever again.
Why does she think he cares? Why does she think she can shame him into liking her by being like, you ate the food I bought. You slept in the bed that I bought you. And he's like, yeah, I got all the stuff I wanted. See how that worked?
I definitely began to notice the money talk more and more. I've bought this for you. I've done this for you. I paid for this. I paid for your phone. She loved that one. I paid your phone this month.
I'm turning your phone on to be nice to you and to try to talk to you. And I feel so pathetic even saying that.
But Dom didn't owe a relationship just because she paid his phone.
You're my boyfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not girlfriend.
Gotcha,
I'm not
B.
pay your rent and give you shit.
But that's definitely how she saw it,
Hers
and
was
she
her
would try and
guess.
use that against them all the time. I did this for you, now you give me love. Oh, you didn't give me love? Right, I'm turning your phone off. But Foodie, that's not how relationships work. At least not the healthy ones.
But they are for her.
Why am I not allowed at your house just to get my stuff? Like, treat me like I was like nothing. Like I'm a piece of dirt. Like I was never anything.
As well as noticing all of the-
Yeah. Everybody in the chat, take a minute to look at your chat settings and make sure it's set to either all chat or live chat and not top chat, because it will be default set to live to top chat, and you will not see the entire chat. So we learned this the other day. Hello, Taco Talia, it's good to see you. You're gonna hang around for more than 2 minutes this time? I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. This is because she couldn't trick him into making... Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong. Neither of these people are healthy people. Neither of them should be in a relationship. Both of them were desperately trying to manipulate the other person. And so in that game, Red Flag Man definitely won. And I think that's part of the problem. This has always worked for Foodie in the past. She has always been able to manipulate and hold money over her men's heads in the past. And Dom was there to just... You can't hold it over his head because he had no intention of being humbled. He was going to take everything she had to give, and then he was done with her. I like the stream. Poto. Yeah, surprisingly, it's not surprisingly, YouTube likes to hide the live chat thing. So you gotta... Yeah, like my messy addict. Yeah.
That I paid for this nonsense talk. I noticed more and more talk of Foodie saying, "Oh, I've left this at Dom's house. I'm gonna have to go get it. Oh, I hate him. I'm never seeing him again. I can't
Time
stand
to
the
intern.
guy. Oh, I've left my handkerchief at Dom's house. I'm gonna have to go and get it."
Me
But we knew why
handkerchief?
she wanted to go around this time. We knew why she was going back.
Okay, what's the picture in the background? There's always something to the pictures in the background. So who's the guy in the suit in the background? Because I can't read it.
You're saying
And why? Oh, he's a lol cow. I'm like, why is he in a cow costume? Because he's a lol cow. I'm here now. I've gotten it. I get the joke.
she's not sleeping there, but she just magically appears every time she smells your food cooking out of nowhere. Express that no. And Dee Dee, you look like a loser. Like, how fun of a trip is that for you to come all the way in a blizzard just for a friend?
Nothing was going to stop her from going around. Audience, Dom, Dee Dee. common sense. Nothing was going to stop her getting over there, getting in that house.
Should I just go and bang on the door and like get my stuff? No, I'm not gonna leave alone until I get my stuff. I need my medical device. How do you shut off the iPad? Ooh, I can disable the device from remotely. You're right.
And yet, did she? No. She's so full of empty threats. That's part of the reason why her audience likes to bait her so much, is because she's just full of emptiness.
While I was watching this play out, I was thinking, she's not just addicted to Dom. She's addicted to, and I know I'm late to the party as always, but she's addicted to the drama. She absolutely loves it. She's playing up to the camera. All the attention, it's on her, and she loves it. I think a more sensible person probably wouldn't shut off Dom's iPad and end his live stream. Foodie is the type of person to pretend she desperately needs this CPAP machine to help her breathe.
I mean, to be fair, CPAPs are really good.
Where the hell did he get a CPAP, Flake? Where did he get a CPAP? Oh, look, he's got his gorals in the background.
She needs it or she's going to die. She has to have it now or she's going to drop dead tonight. Or lay dead.
Well, I disabled the iPad. He would still be able to use it though. Like with his Wi-Fi. I don't know how they would disable it remotely.
I was really tempted when I made the membership levels, Rocky, to put a PhD level in there and make it something obnoxious, but I was like, no, someone will sign up for that. I was like, I would feel terrible.
And if you're with somebody, you're supposed to ask. He doesn't care. Like, he doesn't, like the same thing with May. Didn't ask me about that. You just go to a hotel room.
Oh, I know what
and
PPE is, Poto.
I know Foodie Beauty is.
Why do you know what PPE is? You bought it for the gig. That thing's gotta be warm. In England, or England, you can buy CPAPs online? Huh. They can't. That's an expensive gag, yo.
Said, our reaction channels and their armchair psychology. Sorry, I went a bit sexy there. Their armchair psychology.
Too sexy for
But I
my
don't think
costume.
you need to be a
Too
psychologist
sexy for my costume.
to realise that she just loves it. She's living for the drama.
You better give me my back. I'm not coming out for nothing.
All day she's been ranting about this CPAP.
I love that look on Zachary Michael. Zachary Michael just rocks that look so well. It just looks good.
How she needs this CPAP to live, about how she could die in her sleep without this CPAP. How many nights have you gone without this CPAP machine, Chantal? And now you want to go because Dee Dee Mega Doo-Doo's over there and you want to get your CPAP machine all of a sudden? Now, all of a sudden, it's a big-ass deal for you?
Not ever like giving me the love I need. I give you so much. I give you so much. Yeah.
You can't buy
Captain Terrible Beard. I heard Jimmy won the beard contest. He shall be referred to as Lord Beardington now.
love foodie.
You have another woman there having wine, you stupid.
Oh my god, look at little baby Alex. Ah! He's so tiny, look at him. Oh my god.
Gone filled piece of giraffe looking.
His poor innocent ears. Poor Alex's virgin ears. I don't know why that kicked. I don't know why I got such a kick out of that.
Talk to them. Oh, I think he's calling me. Hold on.
Oh, my nose just itches. Sorry, guys.
Yo, can I get my stuff? Okay, well, let me in then. I just want my stuff.
Where's my video?
What video?
Can you bring it back?
I
You can bring it back, break it. It's not-
No. Yo,
My AC turned on?
I want my stuff.
That's annoying here.
Booty's sexier in knitwear. If it wouldn't be so hot for him, I would say wear the cardigan with the cow costume, but...
Let me get my. What's your problem?
You want to
There
go
we
back?
go.
I want my.
Go 911. Go
For real?
911. Bring it. They're gonna give me the stuff right away.
Give me my stuff.
What?
I want to. I'm here to get. You said I
Oh,
can.
what do you say? I give it to you.
You said I can come get my stuff.
I give it to you.
You said I can come get my stuff. So go. Let me get my.
Where's my video?
What video?
I did my live stream.
I didn't live stream. But when I turn the phone off, it's like, do you want to also disable the device? And I say yes. I just want my CPAP machine.
Look, with these people. You need to sit down by yourself.
Did she actually take the videos off? I never really understood that whole storyline, because again, I was not following right here. Oops.
See what you're doing. Think about it.
While you have wine with somebody?
God, Foodie, just stop. Go home, have a cup of tea. Sit
Right?
down. Just stop. It's too much. I mean, to be fair, he should have just given her the CPAP machine, and she would have went away. Well, maybe, and she might have went away. But again, he was joining in on the imaginary game. I was gonna say chess, checkers.
Someone helps you build your house, you kick them out,
In my house.
and
I
ignore
rent
them.
this place.
Mm.
So I rent.
Yeah.
The engineer was here who built this place.
I mean, it's not rocket surgery.
No, but I help you pay for it.
Pay for what?
Let me.
I assume that Dom
Rocky, you're gonna do a dissertation. You know what? That'd be actually pretty funny.
must have lived like 10 minutes away from her. The amount of time she
You
would go
did
over.
delete the videos?
45 minutes there, and 45 minutes back. I couldn't be arsed. But then again, I don't have her motivation for pettiness. Anyway, she was getting nowhere. He wasn't going to give her a back, so she got back in her car, drove around for a while, egged the audience on to call the police. I was watching it and I was thinking, why doesn't she just call the police? And then she knows it's been done. And then it hit me, much like Foodie hitting a bunch of animals in her car. She wanted the police called to get her stuff to win this game of Imaginary Connect 4, but she didn't want to do it herself, because if she did it herself, there's a big chance this off and on nonsense thing they had would just be off.
What, you didn't think I was gonna call the cops? I didn't actually. Somebody else did. But that's what you get.
So if somebody did call the cops and Foodie didn't have to do it, it's quite smart of her. Oh no, I'm just giving Foodie Beauty a compliment. Oh no, I've become everything I hate.
I just proved that you're a liar. You lied. You said I can have it. Then you don't give it back to me. There's the police. I don't want to go in the house. Hi. Hi. Hold on, guys.
I'm getting so much spam
The
on my
cops
cell
enter
phone.
Dom's place. He's still streaming, but he
Are they playing instruments? Why are they playing?
moves the camera, and he thinks he mutes it, but he doesn't, because he's dead smart.
He's
gonna
not
strike me for that now.
smart.
Because he's dead smart. So you hear everything. He gives his phone number away. For once, it wasn't Foodie doxing somebody. But the best thing for me was when the cop said to him, "So you've had an argument with your ex," and he said, "She's not my ex. She's just a friend." Like even to the cops being live streamed, Foodie's just embarrassed once again. It's not like Dom now. Oh no, me and Dom are going to become best friends. No, that would be utterly ridiculous. And the dislike button is just down there. Anyway, a long, horrible, ridiculous story short. The cops managed to get the CPAP back to Foodie. So this horrible, horrible night was over.
The coward didn't give me. The cops bring me the machine in a bag. No power cord. No mask. This piece of crap knows I need that. Now I don't have a machine because he doesn't give a die in my sleep. So if I die in my sleep, the blood's on your hands.
Right, astronaut cat? Seriously. Hey, Molly. When you get caught up. I mean, in all fairness, I put this up like 15 minutes ago, so probably a lot of people didn't get a reminder. Dead smart versus live stupid. Yep. The sad part is don't get me wrong, I think Dom is about as bright as like a light bulb on its way out. Foodie is the burned out light bulb. Like, that's part of the other problem. Foodie thinks she's so damn smart, and Dom just outsmarted her. I'm not saying that's an accomplishment. I'm just saying, like, part of the problem is she just couldn't believe she was getting outsmarted by him, because she really does think she's better than everybody. And totally not.
That was a lot. Something like that would normally be the end of one of these episodes, the big drama.
Right.
But it just shows how crazy things are getting. That's our opener. The relationship between Dom
Bye,
and Foodie.
Poto. Thanks for stopping by.
It was just so drama-filled. Last episode,
Enjoy your vacation.
that's all it was. It was just Foodie and Dom. There was no room for any side characters. I forgot there were side characters. Peetz is really an important character. I didn't even get to Peetz last episode, which is a shame, because I really like Peetz. He's a really fun character.
Katie Marie, just off. Go. You know, Katie Marie, one more comment and I'm just blocking you, okay? Last chance. Like, one chance here. Shut the up, or I'm just gonna straight up blocking you.
I feel like if you have to get to that point, just block them. Like, if don't give people another chance, just block them.
Because you're and you're getting on my nerves. You have nothing worthwhile to say, so shut the up, or I've shut you up.
Poor Pete. Ah, Pete. Hey, Susan, good morning.
Yeah, Katie Marie, just go the away. Stay off my channel. Never come back. You're a idiot. You're an asshole. You're a prick who's just trying to up. So just you stupid. Stop it. Like just.
I'm desperately trying not to laugh because this is fucking hilarious. It's okay, Pete. Deep breath. I don't even know what's happening here. Deep breath, Pete. You can do it. I believe in you.
Controls. Just off.
Yeah, Peetz had started his own YouTube channel, and I thought, oh, Peetz YouTube channel, that's going to be fun and exciting and a.
Yeah, but can we just acknowledge Cowboy Bebop in the background here? There's also corgis. Mr. Corgi. Corgis in Cowboy Bebop. I'm just saying. I have no idea what I'm saying.
A lovely watch, and it wasn't.
So my depression has been getting worse
No. I could not tell.
and worse. I spent the last 2 days in bed. Barely got out of bed, like, at all. And even when I did, it was only for, like, a couple hours.
Not having to go at the guy for being depressed, that's obviously not nice. But a lot of his channel was Pete's just unhappy and angry, and he just didn't seem to enjoy being a YouTuber.
I can't get the battery compartment open. Listen to what I say. I cannot get the battery compartment open. Where it is, the way it is set up, the way it is wired. The compartment is inaccessible.
What?
It is accessible. So telling me to just change the battery, I literally can't. See? Fine. She's still alive. See?
Oh god, no. We're not
Happy?
doing
Are you satisfied?
not doing the cat.
Battery now?
Oof.
I don't know if we're going to spend any more time on Peetz in the next few episodes. If we do, it's going to be minimal, I guess.
Can we
Maybe
not?
nothing, so I'll say it now. I had a look at his YouTube channel now, in the present time. Barely anybody watching. People just trying to get a reaction from Peetz, and
He hasn't done the cats, has he? He hasn't gotten to the cats yet, has he? I don't know, guys. I don't know about that one. The cats really hurt me. Fire alarm was beeping for weeks. Oh, is that what he was on about? Yeah, Cheyenne's parody of Peetz is hilarious. Pete equals James? From Cowboy Bebop? Wait, who's James? That's our next video. Oof. I don't know if... I might have to draw a line on episode 5, guys. I really... like, make me physically ill. The cats did. Yeah, so, I don't know. But we'll cross that line when we get to it. We're not there yet, thankfully.
he gives them it almost every time.
Thanks for making it impossible for me to have a good time.
Oh, I knew Peetz wasn't his real name. I didn't realize his real name was James, though. He looks like a James, to be frank.
It was just a bit of a sad channel, which is a shame, because Peetz was the fun character in the Foodieverse, wasn't he? He was the comic relief, the Jar Jar Binks of the foodie world.
I have started recording a Let's Play of Mass Effect 2.
Hey!
But he is, though! So mean. What's happening? Why is she blitzed out? I don't... Oh yeah, this is that time period where she just couldn't be bothered to have clothes on, isn't it?
Can you turn the camera? Jeez.
Miss Jellyfish fan. The cats are fine now. Thankfully. What happened here? What fanfic? Okay, what about the fanfic?
God.
Well, I wasn't gonna sit in your spot on the couch. Jeez. Did you smell what came out of your ass?
Peetz, I think, for me, is sadly in the lol cow category now.
Alright, this is already an absolute show. I'm fed up. I'm done already.
Even though I think he's a bit of a
Log off, Peetz. Log off.
lol cow, I still didn't like when Dom would come on camera and he'd be saying all this horrible stuff about Peetz right next to Foodie, and Foodie wouldn't say a thing, wouldn't stick up for Peetz.
You think me being like, hey, I don't think you should talk badly about people.
Fuck is wrong with her? Just like, I just, because K-Buns and a couple others of you have just explained what the fuck was going on, and just, oh, yeah, I knew it was a brony. Hellfire, all right, well, things I didn't need to know. Why do I agree to watch these things? Oh, thank you, Susan. That's amazing. I'm waiting for these all. All right. Well, Astronaut Cat, the engineer, GC, Brioche, and Delulu Pandu, welcome to the interns. Mwahaha. But seriously, Susan, thank you so much. All right, we can do this.
Peetz is gonna go over too well. I'm trying to keep the peace, so I say nothing.
Peetz is as loyal to Foodie as anyone can be to anyone else. Even when Peetz made that video saying, guys, I'm depressed, Foodie couldn't care less.
That doesn't happen, and I can't cure his depression, guys. Okay, it's not gonna happen, and it's not gonna happen in one day. So I'm very depressed myself. I said I'm here for you anytime. I have my phone on. I can't. I mean, what are you talking about? Expect what? That I would go spend the whole day with my depressed friend?
I mean, he's your friend, right? I mean, that's. I don't think you understand how friendship works, Foodie. Foodie is what happens when you have an already unstable person and then you pull the rug out from underneath them. This was a downward spiral. That's why I don't mind the Sala storyline, because, like, comparatively, this is so much better. Miriam is probably the first thing she's done in a long time to take a step in the right direction, as much as Foodie does. Which is why the Miriam thing is not so bad. But Jesus Christ. I, honest to God, did not think she would make it through this era, which is the other reason I quit watching it. But again, the world will end and there will be cockroaches and Foodie.
You're predictable too. I don't know, Sabrina. I don't know. Like, I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know. Like, you guys know I can't even lay out go to my own therapy and lay out my own life plan. And you want me to do this for somebody else? Like,
I'm with you, Taco Talia. When I found out what bronies were, I was like, but why? A, they were kind of targeting little girls, and B, it's a children's show. Why are grown-ass men into this? Like, what is happening? I still don't really understand it, honestly.
sorry, but, like, it's too much. It's too much. It is. It's not, like, oh, I just can't even deal. What do you want me to do? Go and cuddle in bed with him?
Let's everybody take a minute. Uncomfortable Ginger is sharing some really fun information that isn't Foodie. They're planning to make friends with the local crows, so they will bully the mean hawk in the yard. Worked. The crows are apparently currently chasing the hawk away. That's pretty funny, actually. How did you befriend them? Were you just feeding them? She was really trying hard for the Netflix Dateline special. Yeah, where in the world has Foodie gone? I don't want to understand bronies.
I'm going to spend the night with my boyfriend.
Peetz admits he's depressed, and straight away, she goes over to Dom's house, 45 minutes away, and if he wanted to call her, she's always beezing. Foodie, I'm really depressed. Well, you wouldn't say Foodie, would he? Chantal, I'm really depressed. Oh, I've got to go see me non-boyfriend and not speak to you all night. Don't top yourself though, mate? Some friend.
I am a very good friend to Peetz, and I'm not going to let people friggin' shame me for that, sorry.
Peetz was a really good friend to her. Foodie is no good for anyone. I don't know how the Sala storyline is going to end, but I predict it's Sala getting screwed. And not in the fun way.
So Peetz was depressed. Foodie was depressed around this time. She was always talking about mental health struggles. Obviously her being off and on with Dom, and just him being in her life was the main factor to her mental health problems.
And driving while streaming.
And I still don't know if this next bit you're going to see, was this Dom, was this mental health, or was this something else? You decide.
Other way, like this. And this, ladies, we are now at a stage where the curtains match the drapes.
Oh no.
I have a weird hairline. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. No more hair fibers. Do you know how much that makes me happy inside? I shaved my head! It feels awesome. It feels free. Like,
Oddly enough, I thought she looked good bald. Hang on real fast. I know they like blueberries. I didn't know they'd eat cherries. You were cleaning out the fridge and pantry. Wow. K-Buns. Foodie. Chantel. Thinks Sala thinks that he knows what he's doing. He has a plan, but yeah, I don't know what Sala's line is. I mean, maybe maybe this is his thing. Everybody, I mean, he clearly has alternative tastes in other areas too, so maybe this is his shtick and he actually really likes it, but I'm gonna go with probably not.
what would you like? Rub my head. So let's get all jammed up. Naturally. This is amazing. I can't believe I didn't do this before. Honestly, it's a bit hard right now, today. Like, at one point, I didn't even know what the hell I'm gonna do with myself. You know when you're so depressed? What are we gonna have for supper, guys? Start thinking I'm getting...
See, she has a pleasantly shaped head. Like, she looked good bald.
I'm hungry.
She mentioned being depressed there, but I know she always struggled with her hair being thin and not grown in properly. But I don't know. She was always acting like she was going through a breakup with Dom, and now that Dee Dee had entered the picture, it must have felt like she was definitely going through a breakup. What do you do when you go through a breakup? You change your hair. Foodie did that.
To be fair.
A tattoo. Foodie did that.
I don't remember her getting a tattoo. What does the tattoo say? I mean, I know she has tattoos. I don't remember this one. What does it say?
So it probably did feel like she was going through a breakup. It was nice that her fans... It's baffling that she had fans left at this point, but a lot of the audience weren't mocking her for shaving her head. They were on her side. That was quite nice, I guess. I didn't want anyone to be cruel unnecessarily.
I'm actually, like, surprised everyone likes it so much. It's weird for me.
If she did shave her head because she was having a moment...
Wait, she's an Aries? I am not even a little bit surprised. Ooh.
I'm just telling you, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to destroy me. He can't control me anymore, so now what he's gonna do is try to control how others look at me. And because I'm a strong woman and not taking a shit anymore, he's...
I actually thought you suited the bald head. It doesn't mean I love you, Foodie. Don't DM me.
I see a bunch of you saying I froze. I'm just checking the live stream. I have no idea what's going on. It says excellent connection. I will say this, in Philly, if there's so much as a single drop of rain on the ground, the internet goes out. So I guess I should have thought about that, honestly, before I started doing this, but that requires forethought. So yeah, the fact that we've had a stream this long with no problems is kind of a small miracle. So. We're back. All right, we're back. Onward.
Okay, DM me.
Cracks me up.
Foodie and Dom weren't getting along. They were never getting along, but they were especially not getting along at this point in the timeline. And they were always threatening each other with various things.
You have no respect for women. That's all you're showing. You're disgusting. And Dee Dee, how you can support that at your age, you're disgusting. After everything you've heard him put me through, you're going to defend him.
She has a very specific black and white morality that applies to everyone except her. And that's the part that has always fascinated with me. Because, like, I just got done watching her rage stream where she was going after, I'm guessing, Kybella again, because those two just need to stop. But she was nagging on somebody, you know, imagine being 70 and making reactions. Don't you have anything better to do? Or somebody else, she was like, you're supposed to be setting an example for your children. Like, she's got a thing for mothers. And I get that it's probably got something to do with her piss poor relationship with her own, but like at the same time, she swear in the nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm just gonna keep singing Eminem until somebody tells me they can see me. Please stand up. Please stand up. And yeah, that's some swear. The cats really did it. Yay! Back. Hopefully. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I don't have any idea how long this will last. I did not expect it to go down, but thanks for suffering through it. Let's see. One. That one's no good. Alright, there we go. What's wrong with this? Oh, that's what's wrong. There we go. I am back. I am back. I have chili. I figured since I was waiting. Alright, cool. Alright, well. Fun times, huh? I have nothing else drawing power or signal. Oh. I mean, OBS is resource hungry, I know that. But that doesn't have anything to do. Sorry. Hey, Chicken's here! Hello, Angie. Hello, Gunneret. Hello, Abby. No, I just got done making it today. This is dinner. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? We're good. I made a really nasty curry the other day, so I just blitzed it up and used it for the base for my chili. Chili covers a lot of sins. Alright. Probably shouldn't be eating this while I'm trying to watch Chantel, but you know. It is what it is. Where do I come down on the various palmetics of chili? I don't actually know what that word means. Pro beans, anti-beans, pro meat, anti-bean. Okay, so I make a 3-bean chili that has zucchini, onions, bell peppers. This one unfortunately also has blitzed up cauliflower, which I don't usually put in there. But I do put sweet potatoes in mine, and I like a lot of meat. So there's the answer to your question. Now, on top of spicing the living bejesus out of it, I usually put sour cream and cheese in it, but I also like to finish it off with like a spoonful of baker's chocolate and then like a tablespoon of lemon juice, because I think it makes all the flavors kind of come together. And obviously there's tomatoes in here because it's chili, but I didn't feel like that really needed to be said. But Well, the nice thing about the chili is if you don't like meat, you don't have to put the meat in there. And the beans kind of do the heavy lifting, but I like beans. What's my favorite meat? Steak. A well-cooked steak. I'm assuming you meant cocoa, Abby, but yes, cocoa is very surprising. It will bring depth to pretty much anything you're cooking with, especially like a meat dish. There's just something about it. It looks... Well, here's the shtick, though. This is not my typical chili base. I made a curry that did not turn out the other night. So instead of suffering through curry, I decided to just blend it all together, which is why it's got cauliflower in it. I don't usually have that in there. So. Portuguese. That's how you spell it in Portuguese? Cow. Oh. The thing today. I do like a good white chicken chili, yes, with the green chilies in it. I'm a big chili mac girl too. I have macaroni. Tempting. All right. Anyway, are we ready to finish? Well, get back into this and hopefully let us all pray to the internet gods that be that we do not lose our signal again.
I don't mind telling your probation officer that either. I don't mind, because I'm sick of your I want you gone from my life, and I don't want you to hurt other women. I'm done with you. I know you think it's a game and you think it's funny. Honey, it's not.
Foodie going to Dom's parole officer had nothing to do with her protecting other women. It was all just a game for her, and if you think it wasn't, give us a minute. Definitely was.
You're gonna go and take action against me for what? I didn't delete your stupid video. And yes, people who are saying, well, now she only wants to contact the police now because she's mad. Well, yeah, you can play this game. And I'm good at playing games, so... I know you think it's a game and you think it's funny. Honey, it's not. He's on his way to the courthouse. If he really is, I'm going to the police station right now. I'm gonna go to his probation officer's office. Taking action. So am I. I'm driving to your probation officer right now. On the way to...
It was not a good curry. It didn't look and taste anything like curry. It was bad.
Got to know.
It tasted like warm tomatoes.
On the way to Gatineau. Going to the PO office right now. You and Dee Dee better run and catch up with me. Uh-oh. In with the wrong one, pal. All right, I'm at the police station. Salvista Police!
I believe the essay stuff from Foodie when she tells us that. I 100%. That's Foodie, isn't it? I 99%. Let's say that. Believe the essay stuff. I could be wrong. It's all alleged. Don't strike me. Give us a minute. So if it is real, if the essay stuff is real and it happened, then she should go to the police, shouldn't she? So why does it feel just ugh when she does? Why does it make me feel uncomfortable when she does go?
All right.
Because we... Ow, excuse me. Because we don't like Foodie. And she causes us to have a very visceral reaction. But even Foodie can be a victim. And that's the problem. The brain does not want to give her grace because she has not earned it, and she does not give that same grace to anyone else. But our brains are also capable of going, however, she is the victim here. You know? And it causes a cognitive dissonance that makes you go, what the hell is happening inside my head? She is impulsive and reckless, yes. Juicy. Well, and that's the other thing about her using them as pawns. Dom didn't care. He was unbothered at all times, it seemed like. And that's why I'm like, he outsmarted her because she really thought she was doing something. She really thought she was going to get to him. She really thought she was going to win. And she never did. Never did. I mean, good or yeah, that's the problem. We, the rational us, wants to give Foodie the benefit of the doubt, unfortunately. But those of us who have been following Foodie for any length of time know that it's hard to do that because the first rule of Foodie Beauty is Chantel lies. Excuse me. She's a liar who lies. A lying liar who lies. And now my phone's gonna die. God, could anything else? You know what? At least it's not the sun this time, right? Give me 1 second. Look at hair. White streak coming in. The overtone hair dye did not... I mean, it gave it a nice look for like a day or two, but it does not stick. Unfortunately, which makes me sad. K-Buns, that's the problem with these kind of relationships, is nobody's innocent, and that's what makes these things hard. But that's why the police get paid the big bucks, right?
I'm at the police station. Salvista police!
Servista.
I know why, really. I know why it makes me feel uncomfortable. It's because it is just a game for her. Oh, you're going to tell on me. Well, not if I tell on you first.
That's
I've never
true.
gone to the police station with anybody reporting SA. I could be wrong. Just speculation. But I imagine they don't go there with such a chirpy, sing-song attitude.
On the way to...
Everybody deals with this shit differently, so the fact that they're like, oh, there's victims should act a certain way. I mean, maybe, but no at the same time. Like, you never know how people are going to react to certain things, and kind of the problem with being a victim is you've been a victim for so long, you've learned coping mechanisms that don't look normal to people out on the outside. Like, so, I mean, don't get me wrong, Foodie's weird and has always been weird, but I can make a very strong argument that Foodie has always been a victim of various forms of abuse throughout her life. So Foodie's interaction with the world is weird, and it's got a lot to do with the fact that she's always been a victim. But going to Gunarat's point, yes, but no. Here's the thing, Gunarat. Foodie likes to rewrite her background. She likes to rewrite her history in a way that puts her in control. So when bad things have happened to her in the past, she rewrites that story so that she was the seductive 13-year-old that was able to catch herself a, 30-year-old French lover. Wow, wasn't she clever? It's that kind of stuff. She rewrites the story so that she's the one in charge and she's the hero of the story. Unlike the other girls who we follow, who are very happy being victims. They're very happy being the ones who have no control over the situation because it allows them to play other cards. Foodie doesn't like to be vulnerable. Yeah, no, I mean, K-Buns, that's why I'm saying nobody in this relationship is innocent. Not her, not Natter, not Dee Dee. None of them. Yeah, Angie, I'm impressed with how much he gets away with. Oh, Molly, I'm not saying she gets a blank check. I'm just saying her reactions to situations are going to look strange to people who are not her. Because she does not react the way... Well, she doesn't... First off, she's never going to react the way someone who's never been a victim is going to react. And she's definitely not going to react the way a rational person would react. So the problem is we keep trying to apply logic to Foodie, and it doesn't work because Foodie doesn't have logic. Foodie's logic circuits are completely different than everyone else's.
Got to know. Going to the PO office right now.
I knew it reminded me of something, I just couldn't think what. It's the same thing as when Amber sings about being essayed as well, Rain and Petals. Pair of them. They're mint, aren't they?
You and Dee Dee better run and catch up with me. All right, I'm at the police station. Salvista police!
Foodie does go inside the police station. She does report him. And it's very, very clear this has all just been a stupid point-scoring game for her.
It's more serious than I thought, actually.
It's more serious than I thought. What? What did you think? What was happening? I'm reporting this man for doing all this horrible stuff to us. It's more serious than I thought. It's more serious than I thought. Not for everybody else, not for everybody watching. I don't think she understands. Her actions have consequences. I don't think she's ever learned that.
They've arrested her. I didn't expect that, honestly. On what charges? Physical or assault or whatever. Confinement and sexual. I have Debbie freaking out, video messaging me, begging me not to do this, saying I should know he has a good heart. She's still at his house. No, she said you were gonna help me. You wanted to help me last week. Fix this. She sounded just like him. They're probably in it together. So he's where he needs to be. Dee Dee, you don't.
Sorry, trying to do too many things. Look, yes, early when this started, there were all the red flags, and Foodie was just like giggling about them and laughing and making jokes about them. But like I said last time we were watching these, I know it was distracting because of the stupid sun, but part of that is if you tell Foodie not to stick her hand into a boiling vat of acid, Foodie's gonna stick her hand in the boiling vat of acid just because she doesn't like to be told what to do. Also, she liked the attention she was getting from her audience at the time because everyone was like, no, don't do it, these are red flags, rah, rah, rah. So she was enjoying the attention that she was getting. So those are two things that are like catnip for her. I really believe that if at the time her audience had been like, wow, you really got a catch there, Foodie, I really think she would have dumped his ass. But she got the reaction she wanted out of it. The problem is again, Foodie thinks she's smarter. Foodie thought she could control the situation. And as I keep saying, he outsmarted her. And I think that's the other reason why she kept going back is her pride. She didn't want to be the one who got outsmarted. So if she just kept extending the rounds of the game, if you will, it gave her another chance to get the best 2 out of 3 kind of a thing, you know? Best 5 out of 7 kind of a sort of situation, you know? So, like I said, the problem is we keep trying to apply rational logic to Foodie's behavior, and it's not rational, and it's not logical. Foodie is a walking opposite day, right? If you tell Foodie don't do something, it's the first thing she's going to go do. If you tell Foodie to do something, it's the last thing she's going to do. She also has a very weird dynamic with men. Tea with unicorn. Actually, that's pretty common for abuse victims. They will do that. It's very common. So I didn't hold that against her at all. Now, when she started flaunting that, that's when it irritated me. All right. Chili, done. And it actually turned out pretty good. The worst Ross and Rachel ever. I didn't watch Friends, but I'll take your word on it. Oh yeah, no, she's emotionally immature AF. She's emotionally stunted. I don't think she has emotions. She has emotions for herself. And even those emotions are limited. Maybe Jay will outlive her. I hope so. I'm watching The Storm. The storm that shall flood all of Philly. Hopefully not. The first year we moved here, maybe it was the second year. One of the first years we lived here, we got this horrible flood in Philly. It got the Schuylkill all the way up to the point where some barge got lodged against one of the bridges. And it like shut that area down for a long time. BBJ is the cat, Smug. Just be glad you weren't here for the cat saga. Yeah, T, that kind of restraining order doesn't exist. There's a reason it's a no contact. Yeah, GC, she also was making a ton of money off the content.
Don't know him. You need to get your ass home.
How frustrating must it have been? Well, I'll ask you. There's plenty of people here who were around at that time. How frustrating was it to watch this in real time after warning Foodie for ages about this guy? Now she's on camera warning Dee Dee about this guy, and she's got this attitude of, "Come on, Dee Dee, what are you doing?"
If you want me to leave tomorrow, I will. Claire is a good friend, and it breaks my heart to see this all happening. Please, Chantal, fix this, please. Chantal, I'm here in his place tonight. He was crying before cops handcuffed him to go to the station. Please, Chantal, fix this. You know deep down he does not deserve this.
Can we all just for a minute though, like, because I remember when Dee Dee was in on the little April Fool's, but it wasn't April Fool's Day prank that her and Natter pulled to raise money because she claimed that he had been arrested. And so all of his weird little sycophants started sending him money for his legal defense to get him out of prison or get him out of jail. I know there's a difference. I don't care. But it turned out that it was a prank and Natter had made Dee Dee play along with it. Granted, Dee Dee's a full-grown ass adult who could have said no, but, you know, situations are what they are. So can we all just remember that that happened? Yeah, if you've never had somebody who's lost body parts to diabetes, count yourself lucky. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like to skip 10 seconds, but... I don't know what Sala... See, this is why I'm like, I don't... Because Sala watched her stuff. So I'm wondering if Sala isn't like Foodie and he thinks he can outsmart her. I mean, maybe he saw all this and he was like, well, she's rich and she's dumb. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't read the guy. I try not to pay too much attention to him. So I don't know what his angle is.
So finally I answered her and I said, he physically me and sexually me for 10 months. He deserves this. Goodbye, Debbie. See you later. The investigator asked me about some other women's names I didn't recognize. So there must have been other women, but May Anderson was there.
They asked about other women, including May. May's the one who accused Dom. Her name's May. So that they asked Foodie about other women, including her, and now Foodie's on that list of women who've accused Dom. So no doubt now, Foodie going to the police about it, May, and other women. After learning all that, now it's definitely over, isn't it?
Do I feel bad thinking about him like crying alone in the cell? Yeah, I do actually.
Here we go, folks.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, that's red lipstick.
I'm having some guilt. I just feel like it's like a lot of pressure. I don't know. And that's the other thing that scares me is like I'm scared like of the whole legal process.
Allie, no one likes a person who brags, okay? Did you bring ramen for the rest of the class?
I can't believe her going to the police to accuse him of all this, to make a report, wasn't the end of the off and on nonsense. It wasn't the end. How?
No, I don't feel like I was like R-worded. Everything I've ever told you guys that's happened to me has happened to me. That's it. I've tried to make it seem less impactful so that I could have a relationship with him and you would accept it.
She would change how serious her accusations were depending on her mood. Got it.
That's right, Allie. You get that ramen to everybody. Y'all were having ramen, apparently. It's on Allie.
I hope you go to prison. I hope you go. You belong there for everything you've ever... not even just for what you did to May.
And anytime anybody watching tried to hold her accountable for her gross actions, she couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it.
That is a very serious accusation, and it is something that can really ruin someone's life. And then...
What is this tattoo of hers? What is it? Is it a butterfly? It drives me crazy because I can't figure out what the hell it is. And I don't think about it until I see it.
And the reality is, Backseat too, like
Excuse
I end
me.
up, falling back in love with him again. And then I don't want, like, how, oh yeah, I'm with somebody who did this horrible thing to me. Like, no, you can't. You have to make it look better to be with him. You know, because you can't be with somebody who did that to you, right? Whenever I would want to be with him, I would try to twist the truth so that it wouldn't seem so bad.
Look at her being shifty about it. Like, she's already thinking about how to do this. She's already got her story ready. If Foodie wasn't so damn stupid, she'd be brilliant. But it's supposed to be two men French kissing? Oh. Well, never mind then. Because it looks like crap. It's understandable that people have, what is it called? Emotional burnout when it comes to Foodie, because she's a damn yo-yo. It kind of does look like Melissa Finn. That's kind of my other... And maybe it is. I've never seen the whole thing. I don't think. Lauren. Well, I hope all the doctor's appointments turn out well for you.
You bring up SA and all these people relate their experiences to you, and then you turn around and invalidate everything that happens. You
I do
suck.
see the faces though.
Well, Misha, you suck too. You're a fucking you cannot speak on the situation.
It is you who are the ball lickers.
You have no idea, okay? So I don't owe anything to any SA victims. They like this is my personal situation. So go yourself, Misha. I'm actually tired of your two-faced anyway. You're a two-faced liar. I owe something to SA victims? Like this is my personal journey. You.
On the one hand, I agree with her. I mean, everybody's journey is their own journey, and I don't think anybody actually owes anyone anything, but you could not be a bitch about it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe consider other people's problems and emotions and such as... I mean, you could be human.
You suck. You're a bully piece of and you suck. Yeah, you do, Misha. You're a fake, two-faced piece. I don't owe SA victims anything. So just because someone was SA'd, I have to automatically be a spokesperson for everybody and not go through my own experience? All right, I'm at the police station. Sal Vista Police! See, like, that's what I don't like.
Her little giggle there is not because she was happy. It's because she thought she was winning. All right? That's the takeaway there. She thought she was winning against him because she thought she was being clever. And then when she got in there and she started actually filling out the reports and making the report, that's when shit got real for her for a minute. And she was like, oh, crap. It's because I think at that point it dawned on her that that could permanently remove him from her life. And she didn't want to lose him. She just wanted to win the war. She wanted to win that fight.
Put you blaming me for all other SA victims' experiences. Yourself too. This is what I don't like. Okay? Blaming me for not knowing how to act in a situation, a traumatic situation. You're invalidating my story, but all right.
I love how both her and Amber fall back on that. I don't have to sympathize with anybody else's story, and you're the one invalidating my story. It's just, whatever. You don't get to pull the card that you're telling other people they can't use. I will check K-Buns. I don't want to open anything else right now. Window-wise. I don't want to give my computer an excuse to crap out again. I mean, you can get... that's the thing, Molly. She can get bitchy about anything she wants. It's going to have a negative repercussion. But again, the world will end, and it will be Foodie and cockroaches. Yeah, exactly, Gunnar. She could have empathized. She could have been a spokesperson. She could have been a role model, but that sounded an awful lot like empathy. Gotcha. Well, it's an ugly tattoo. And I don't feel bad saying that. Oh, well, cool, Lauren. I'm glad they're just regular visits and not something worse. She does see women as her mortal enemies. She does not like other women.
I'm at the police station. Sal Vista Police! You think it's easy to come on here and say that your boyfriend asked for you?
Don't do that. Don't come on here and try to shock people into shutting up.
Yeah.
Get your story straight as well.
No, I don't feel like I was, like, R-worded. You think it's easy to come on here and say that your boyfriend asked for you? He didn't rape me. Fuck off. I'm tired of people thinking I'm a liar about SA.
I don't know anymore, actually. I said I believed her.
Oh, I want some kind of revenge, like...
But I don't know now. I don't know. She always uses the phrase, you can't comment, because you don't know the situation.
You guys don't know the situation.
I know we don't know the situation, it changes daily. And she's right, she doesn't owe SA victims anything. But I'm guessing they'd appreciate it if she would stop treating it as a big game. I'm guessing everybody would.
You can play this game, and I'm good at playing games, so... I know you think it's a game and you think it's funny. Honey, it's not.
I'm guessing everybody would appreciate it if you could grow up a little bit as well.
Didi came and did me a favor, because you know what, yes, I probably would have gone back. But Didi did me a favor, Didi did me a favor, Didi did me a favor, I hope you go to prison, I hope you go to prison.
I mean, honest to God, the best thing that could have happened for both of them is if he had gone to prison. Would have been great for the rest of us, too. She does think she's smarter than men, and I think that's the other problem with this whole situation is like she wasn't smarter than Dom, and he is about as bright as the night sky. She could have used it as a PSA for her viewers, but not. Yeah, GC. Yeah, T. Her giggles are so fake. They make me hurt. Yeah, his trial... Here's the problem, Hellfire. His trial has been every other week for like 2.5 years at this point. They just keep moving the date. So I'll believe he's going to court when he finally does fucking go to court.
Even after going to the police. Immediately, after she'd calmed down, she went running back to him.
I'm so stupid because I don't know. I just thought, oh, you just called the cops on him and accused him of sex assault and everything. Oh, yeah, you can just go back over there and just kick Dee Dee out and everything will be normal. I went over there. I even brought coffee.
My thought during any of these episodes was always like, you're lucky you're driving home. He has said with his own mouth that he is the kind of person that will simply end you. And you keep going over there to kick the hornet's nest after you know you've ticked him off. Like, you can't be that dumb. And I don't think she is. I think all she was thinking of was, you know, how does it go? She thought she was playing chess and it turned out she was playing checkers. You know, he's playing 3D chess and she's playing checkers. Something like that. Either way, I don't think he could play chess if his life depended on it. But anyhow. Yeah, give me a second. Excuse me.
She went over there with coffee and weed right after going to the police. Foodie bad. You know what else she did? This is going to make it.
Foodie bad.
So I go there, and I promise not to tell anybody, but then I turn your phone on, and then I leave, and then I call you on the phone I pay for you to be able to communicate with your family, and you don't answer it. I call him, he doesn't answer the phone.
She turned his phone back on. She thinks this phone, her turning the phone on, gives her some sort of power over him, and it doesn't. But she turned his phone back on, and he ignored her. He still ignored her. And he got Dee Dee to message for him.
He gets Debbie to message me. He gets Debbie. The nerve.
Not only is he not answering her calls, but now he's saying, Dee Dee, can you just text her for us, just saying, leave me alone.
Yeah, GC.
To be her.
I feel
that was kind of my problem with this arrow. It, like, the drugs did not help at all. But I was just positive we were gonna find her in a ditch one day. I mean, we would all know why she was in that ditch, but gotta prove it, right? I guess, K-Buns. I can't imagine being in a relationship like this. It would drive me nuts. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be in a relationship like this, but I don't think most people would.
Like, I need to, like, properly apologize for going to the police station and, like, just doing the police report to begin with. Like, I feel like my intentions weren't clean with it. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gone to the police. The truth is, like, you know how I feel. I really, really love him a lot, and I'm sorry, and I love you, and I want
Ugh.
to go to Mount Royal tomorrow and walk up and down the hill.
Every now and again, when researching Foodie, I'll come across something where I think, okay, that's enough Foodie for today.
Molly, men should just find fat women. I'm sorry, I can't even make a joke about it without it being offensive. But yeah. The problem with Foodie isn't even that she's not a 10 and she's shooting for a 10. The problem with Foodie is she's fucking insane. And anyone who spends more than 5 minutes with her will know that. And most people do not want to date someone who's a lunatic like this because she's dangerous. And that's why most women will not date Dom. Because you only need like 5 minutes with him. You don't even need that long to know that he's not a good person. But there are certain people like Foodie who will completely ignore every red flag thrown at them, and there are certain people like Natter who will see Foodie as a victim and totally take advantage of that. Why is he with Dee Dee? Because Dee Dee pays for everything. Because he can mooch off of her. And she's not going to do anything about it.
Today, I need to go outside and look at the sky. Or look at anything that isn't Foodie Beauty.
Oh, the OnlyFans, yeah. I know so many of you have joined the really like naked stuff. I'm gonna limit to private DMs. Sexual stuff, I'm gonna limit it to putting a teaser on my main page, and then if you want to see it, you need to buy it.
Foodie Beauty.
Boy, she really thought she was going to be like an OnlyFans model, man. She really thought she was gonna win that one.
Foodie Beauty started an OnlyFans account. Where did that come from? Apparently she'd started one like a year and a bit ago as well, but I didn't know about that. So this OnlyFans... Why? Joking aside, I know there's plenty of people out there who will find Foodie's look attractive. I'm not one of them. To me, there's nothing attractive about a woman,
Excuse me,
or anybody, who takes such a little interest in their own health
well,
that people
then
around them
that.
are worried that they're going to drop dead any day now. And that's what's happened with Foodie in the...
I love that he just leaves her there. He keeps backing up. He doesn't go down the steps to help her. He keeps backing up.
In the present timeline. So I don't find that attractive.
While I'm alive? Barely.
You know, don't look like you're about to swell up and pop. And it's not even just the physical appearance I don't like, it's her.
Did I pants? Actually, I don't know if I actually like full blown pants before.
So fucking one time I had a yeast infection, like...
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh, if I hit play, she's going to keep talking.
I don't know, we were having sex all like for like a week straight or something, and then one day he put fingers in and pulled...
Oh my god. I just, no, we can't. Please, why? Why is this in here? Oh my god, no. No. Oh no. Where's the fast forward button? No. No. Am I looking at it? I don't even care. Oh my god, no. I'm sorry, no.
I know too much about you to ever find whatever this is attractive.
If not the whole 2019, where I literally couldn't shower.
That's not that. That's not. That is tame. I'll take that. Yeah, right. Thank you. Cardigan Man has betrayed us. No, that was one of those, if I had to go through it, y'all have to go through it too. I spared us.
I lost control of my bowels.
Oh my god.
And I pooped my pants.
Sorry, Amber, I'm a not shower shaman and pooping your pants shaman.
And I pooped my pants.
He was so lying though. That's the problem. That's the thing about that story that just kills me the most is like, she's making the whole thing up. Why would you make that up? Like, why do you go, oh yeah, and I should shit myself? Because she was copying a scene from a movie.
And while she was doing OnlyFans, Foodie was riddled with STDs. Save the dates.
Cadillac smack.
No, it's probably elsewhere too. I have some other symptoms that TMI, but I have some symptoms that have me a bit worried. Just have me a bit worried, and just Dollar Tree has STD tests for $1.21.
Again. Oh, I nearly threw up in my mouth there. That was real. Again, I don't find women riddled with STDs attractive. Oh, I think I was a bit sick in my mouth there. Oh no.
You deserve that, sir. That was your body giving all of us collective revenge. Thank you.
Anyway, while researching the not the STD stuff, the the OnlyFans stuff, I came across this. I was watching, and I thought that wig looks very similar to Dee Dee's hair. And then I found this tweet from the king of reactors, Michael B. Petty. God, Foodie Beauty buying a wig to look like Dee Dee in an effort to win back her sugar baby, allegedly, is still one of the funniest arcs to me. I'm going to dress as his current lady friend to win him back. That's... Maybe she could try turning his phone back on for the 40th time. Maybe that would have worked better than dressing as DD. Maybe it was just her just being silly and having fun. I was hoping it was her just being silly because it's just too nuts. And I was hoping that the OnlyFans...
Jesus Christ. It's the movie The Whale. I would show you the scene. I've done it once before, but it got my entire stream demonetized. So we're not doing that again.
Would be like a nice, silly break away from all the dumb talk. But it wasn't.
I cannot believe I did OnlyFans. Oh my god, I did some OnlyFans content with Carly. When I was like the other last weekend when we were like Montreal, and I was like so like, and now I'm just like, what? Whatever. The second day we met, he poured a card out to me. Like he like opened up. We just had a lot of nights like that where it was just like really good sex and really good conversation. And then no matter how much he's mean to me or whatever happens between us, I do love him. You guys, you honestly think he doesn't love me? For real. Be real. I'm pretty drunk right now. Woo! What do you want me to do? You want me to lie about it? Yes, I love him. Is not a bum. He's a good person. What do you mean it may...
Red Solo Cup. I don't remember if she said she's watched the movie Angie, but it's all over the internet, so she could have just seen it. Seen that scene. You left the room for the final scene? Well, the final scene was like the point of the movie. Lauren. Yeah. The internet's forever, guys. Forever. Forever. Just think about that. Well, The Whale's meant to be difficult to watch, Abby. So, you know, goal accomplished. I will never go see it because it's not my thing, but I knew she was making the story up. Amber. We're talking about Amber real fast. I knew she was making the story up about her shitting her pants while choking on a potato. But it took somebody in the comment section to mention that it was a scene out of The Whale. And so I looked it up. I typed in choking scene from Whale, which you could do. I mean, it's the clip is on YouTube. And it is nearly identical to the story that Amber tells about the potato. It's just instead of a potato, I think he's choking on a sandwich. So. And also it pissed off the entire fat acceptance health at every size community. So, you know, in my book, it wins.
Situation. What do I have to do with that? Don't blame that on me. She messaged the next day saying, this is not about your cold rejection of me. So she felt rejected by him. He said he was running.
Does she have something stuck in her tits, or is she just got that much space between her tits?
Away from her. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. And there's no way for me to know because I wasn't there. So therefore, there's no way for you to know because you weren't there. That I'm in love with a man who's accused of that. No one have a wife and kids. No one fucking loves me.
Fell in love with a girl.
He does. You guys know he does. Elle, stop reporting my stream. Do you not want to hang out here?
It cracks my shit up that people report her stuff. And then she finds out about it and she gets mad. It just, I don't know why I find it so funny, but like every time, like when she would drive and stuff, people would report her for driving because she was like under the influence and shit like that. It's just like, and she would get so mad. Why are you guys reporting me? Because you're breaking the law on the internet. Like, so mad. Yeah, I was gonna see it because it was Brendan Fraser, and then I actually like heard about the movie and I did a little synopsis digging, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Here we go. The big event I always end on. I think this is as big as it gets. Although I keep thinking that, and then she keeps surprising me. This is definitely the most confusing end to an episode I've ever done. I still don't get it. I've never been more confused by a person's actions. Lolcow or anybody. I don't get it. I thought she's wearing these outfits that she was wearing when she just did her OnlyFans. She'd come on live stream wearing the outfits. And I thought, that's a bit risky. They were a bit revealing. That's a bit risky. Then I found out she was posting links on a YouTube community page, links to her OnlyFans, and I thought, that's risky, isn't it? And then I found out that Foodie went on this website called Omegle.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's talking about Omegle. I was like, the fuck is he on about? I remember this. I wasn't here for this. I mean, I wasn't watching this. I heard plenty about it. This is what got her account originally taken down, wasn't it?
Most of you'll know what it is. You're on webcam, you get matched with somebody else on webcam, and you can cycle through and chat to people. That's all it is. So Foodie goes on to this website, live streams it. I don't know anything about YouTube or the internet. I'm rubbish. I don't know anything about it. But even I know that's a risky move.
Hi.
Kids are stupid. I mean, here's my thing. Foodie's dumb. Foodie is dumb. Foodie is like stupid. I don't call a lot of people stupid. Kids have no impulse control. They're still children. They are dumb. Okay? This is an unfortunate thing that kids do because they think it's funny. It's like when they realize they can swear and every third word out of their mouth is a cuss word, right? Unfortunately, the internet is forever. And you don't know what weird fucking middle-aged woman wearing a shitty wig is going to be live streaming your performance to the rest of the internet. You never know when that's going to happen. How she didn't get into more trouble for this, I have no idea. There is so much that could have happened in this situation that did not. I'm just stunned. Chantel is dumb. Exactly. You can forgive kids, and you can sit kids down for the most part and be like, look, what you just did was really stupid. Maybe don't do that again. And you can usually explain to them why this wasn't a great move, right? Okay? Chantel? She probably would have done it 100 times more if she hadn't had her channel taken down. I had a really wrinkly brow when I was a kid, though. Angie, no, I'm kidding. I mean, I did have a wrinkly brow, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, she would do it in her underwear, too. Yeah, it's inappropriate AF.
Oh my god! He was not. He was Indian, that guy. No, he wasn't a minor. Did he look like a friggin' minor to you? There's nothing minor about him.
You shouldn't have been doing it anyway. Does it matter? Why was this a good idea in your head? At any point. If a grown-ass man had flashed you and you had it on your live, it's still enough of a breach of TOS to have your channel taken out. On top of it, it was a kid. I don't care if he's like 2 days shy of turning 18. It still counts, you know? It's like, what part of this don't you get? Which comment is crazy? I know I'm nuts. I know I'm nuts. He was clearly a minor, tops 15. I didn't see any of this. I've never seen this before. I only knew Omegle existed because people were talking about it. I know nothing. I am new to this. I knew it happened. I knew what was happening. I have never firsthand seen this before, so.
A minor with a 15-inch wiener.
I mean, you know what? She's not talking about her yeast infection.
Yeah, right.
The person she's talking about there, who flashed her, to me, looked really, really young.
I have
just
no
saying it
idea.
to try and make her look bad. If you've seen it, then, you know, he looked about 14.
I don't know, and I'm not going to go look.
I mean, I'm getting old now. Anybody under 25 looks about 14 to me now.
That's fair.
But he genuinely did look
That is fair.
like he was a school kid. I worked in a school, and he looked like a kid I would have taught. First lesson today, keep away from Foodie Beauty. I'd heard, when I was doing the research, because people are helping, thank you, that, be careful when you get to her speaking about a minor. It's really creepy. And I was thinking, did she speak creepily about a minor, or is that just what is now believed, a rumour that's been believed? No, she did. It's true. I don't know why I keep doubting. I think it's because these things keep sounding so awful. I'm like, nah, it won't be that. No. It looked like a kid to me, and she was talking about him in a horrible, horrible way.
There's nothing minor about him. A minor with a 15-inch wiener. Yeah, right.
There's another clip of
You're right, he wasn't on her OnlyFans. He was on Omegle. It's like, well, I mean, if you want to get flashed by a lot of guys who think they need to show themselves to you, go on Omegle. It's one of those kind of websites. It's like a roulette kind of a site. I think it was supposed to encourage conversations between random strangers on the internet, but, you know, men got involved and decided that they really, really needed to show off their little selves to everyone. It's also a great place to go to, like, if you're, like, a non-white person, it's a really great place to go to learn new terms for how you look. So, you know, it's not a great place. I watched, after I learned what had happened here, there's a creator I follow on Instagram, and he does beautiful costumes. He's just stunning costumes. And I don't know why he was on Omegle. He was doing research for something, and it wasn't this, but he you know, you dial in and it pulls up these two guys, and he's like Filipino. And it kicks on, and it's him and these two white teenagers, and they just, the shit that came out of their mouths as soon as they saw him. And he's just like, wow, okie dokie then. I was like, oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So, she is the embodiment of Cartman, yes. This is what Cartman would be like in the real world. Yeah, he wasn't on, I mean, maybe he's on her OnlyFans, but that wasn't her OnlyFans. Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry. Hello, Ruby! To if you the Cartman comment. Oh, that's what the Omegon comment was about earlier. Hello, Nat.
of her asking it, what again looked like a minor to me, asking him to show bobs.
What, she kept talking to him after he flashed her? Or she's trying to get another person? Or now chatting with a random stranger.
Oh, India.
Bees are one.
Show bobs.
You idiot.
I never heard of show bobs before. Never heard of it. So I had to Google what it means, and Foodie even explained what it means, and it just means show stuff, show boobs, show stuff.
Bobs and vagine. Bobs. They're just boobs, yeah.
I don't know if she was just trying to be funny, asking a minor to do that. I'm guessing she was. Although, I don't think she can tell when it is a minor. She just sees somebody her fans, actual fans, try to warn her and say, stop live streaming this is too dangerous, stop it. And she just gave a foodie response.
You're gonna get your chicken tail taken down. I can just be like, shut the
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be. I kind of remember people were reacting to these incidences, and their channels were getting struck too. Because either they weren't filtering it correctly, or for some reason YouTube decided to get medieval on them, but not Foodie.
Yeah. Like, what the
Oh, this part. Yeah, hi.
I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing Omegle. Delete my channel. I'll do what I want. I don't care.
I do what I want.
Why was she talking to her actual fans like that? Talking to
They always talk to her fans like that. When has she not talked to her fans like that?
haters like that, fine. But your fans, they're just trying to I don't get how her brain works. She was gonna ignore everybody and she was gonna do this live streaming people on webcam her way. She was gonna do it her creepy way.
Edit his face and show us.
My way or the highway.
His prom date. Oh my god. Old enough to be his mom, Emma.
Saying it's lower. Sorry, I was just checking the stream real fast. Once again, Foodie's ruining it for everyone else.
Why? Oh god, that's hot. Wait,
he did break YouTube. How did I break YouTube terms of service? That wasn't my fault. It's not a purposeful
Screw you
breach.
guys, I'm going
I think
to
YouTube
Kuwait.
should take that into consideration, being as I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and make them some money. And although they don't really need my money, but still, she deleted her stream right away in good faith. She didn't know that was going to happen, so deleted it. It's gone.
She deleted the stream in good faith.
Good faith.
It happened and she carried on live streaming. Right, I promise I'm not going to be shocked by stupidity anymore.
I don't believe you, sir. I don't believe you.
I mess up on that word, didn't I? People warned her over and over, and her attitude was, shut up. I'm Foodie Beauty.
So I have to, like, every person I talk to on Omegle, I have to ask if they would be okay with it.
Yes. I don't think most people on it, even with the nature of Omegle, I don't think most people on there think you're live streaming when they dial in with you. Like, I think that they think they're gonna, most of them are hopefully just trying to have a conversation with a stranger across the world, not necessarily flash people, but, you know, I could be wrong. But they definitely probably, even the ones who are trying to flash people, probably don't think you're live streaming when you dial in with them.
Like, as if, because the platform has children on it and I accidentally, like, it's automatic rolling. They act like I target children on there, like I accidentally, like I purposely look for them. That wasn't my fault.
It wasn't her fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't Pulpy's fault. It wasn't the reaction channel's fault. It was your fault. It's your... Why do you have... It's not that hard.
Why'd he drag Pulpy into this? Poor Pulpy.
Don't show
Ouch.
a child's on your YouTube channel.
Hello, Curvy. Run now.
I don't know. I still feel fairly new to being a YouTuber. I still don't know what I'm doing. But I think it's not that hard to not show kids.
Exactly, K-Buns. Oh no, she couldn't possibly go lower. She couldn't possibly do something else that would just make me wish my soul could leave my body. Oh, no, I lied. She could. It's like she's got a natural talent for it, you know? Bye, B. Thanks for hanging around. I appreciate it.
You know? Maybe I'm wrong.
You don't even know their age. Like, when I would ask them their age and say, I'm 14, bye, see ya. And were we talking sexual with the 14-year-old? So I'm not allowed to, it's against the terms of service to say hi to a 14-year-old on camera? I was aware of that. So I guess everybody who talks to anybody underage on film is a fucking then.
Yeah, it's not against terms of service to speak to a 14-year-old, that's fine. It is against terms of service to show... Oh, yeah. And no, obviously, not everybody who speaks to a 14-year-old is a PDF. But the ones who say, I'm old enough to be his mom, that's hot. The ones that say there was nothing minor about him. The ones that get warned, saying that was a kid's private parts, and carry on doing it. Those are the people that I wouldn't allow around my kids. So I'm not saying Foodie is a...
That's the kind of thing that, and I hate to be like this, or maybe I don't, but I don't have kids yet. I plan to adopt at some point. So, like, my kids are going to come with extra baggage, is just kind of where I'm going with this. If I saw someone like Foodie even getting close to my children, I would probably not want that to happen. I would probably be like, let's go to the other side of the street. And I hate to be like that. I really do. Foodie of this era, I guess I should clarify. She was a goddamn train wreck. And still kind of is, but like, she was letting it fly during this era. And I don't know, I just feel like if I had if I had seen Foodie at this point, I think I would have been like, let's walk on the other side of the street. Kind of a thing. She has to give off that vibe, that aura, you know. The people around her have to know, right? She has to have that like radiating off of her body at all times, right? It's just like the body's natural defense systems, right? Morality backhoe.
A PDF, but I wouldn't let her around my kids. Not a chance. There was nothing minor about him. Ugh. Honestly, he was really young. Ugh.
Thank you, B. I appreciate that. I'd say that's sweet of you, but I know why you're doing it. Chantel. Bulldozing train wreck. Yeah, no, Chantel just can't. And the thing is she is winning. She does give off desperate vibes, Nat.
Is this over yet? How long have we got left?
He says, is this over yet?
I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing Omegle. Delete my channel. I'll do what I want. I don't care.
Do what I want.
The sheer arrogance to dismiss everybody like that. And it's because of that arrogance that nobody had any sympathy for her when what happened.
This account has been terminated due to multiple severe violations of YouTube's policy on nudity and sexual content. But whoever grabbed this was subscribed at the time. No one should have been shocked. Because probably what happened at this point, many people, reported her channel, YouTube saw the Omegle crap, and then YouTube saw all the other shit. All of the flashes and the nip slips and the boobage and just all of the other crap. And it just added up. If it really had just been a oops, and like she is correct. She has no control over what Omegle gives her. And she has no control over what the people on the other side of the camera are going to do at any given moment. But like he was trying to point out, if she really had deleted the stream out of good faith, she would have ended the stream in that moment because it would have been like, oh shit. Also, you wouldn't have been live streaming the damn Omegle anyway. I was never subscribed. I was not subscribed at this point. This is why she keeps saying we should take the kids to the park because she won't be there. Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey.
God bless you, Zachary Michael. What's this one? This smells like... Oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, Chantel got herself thrown off of YouTube.
And another girl has been terminated. That's right, you heard it here last. Foodie Beauty's channel has been terminated for
I don't know if that's actually Karina's cat, but I love this cat.
repeated violations on YouTube.
Yeah. So Chantel's channel got terminated.
This saws about calling you Captain Terrible Beard earlier. P.S. You look super cute in leopard print. This is what happens when you become friends with Mr. Snowflake, by the way.
Terminated. That's the summary.
Team YouTube, good morning. I just want a bees. I didn't expect that I would be flashed a massive salami on Omegle. It was probably a kid's, so calling it a salam, fine. Let's keep going. I will be careful from now on. I did, in good faith, delete my stream as I was horrified. Yeah? You seemed dead horrified at the time.
There's nothing minor about him.
I just want to add this to my appeal. The dong, again, probably a kid's, was unexpected. A real attitude shift from, I'm Foodie Beauty, I do what I want. It's a terrible impression. I genuinely just think she doesn't understand consequences. I think she can only live in the now. She doesn't have the ability to think, oh, tomorrow. Which is one reason why she's near.
And she doesn't learn. Sorry, guys, there's nothing I can do about this. She doesn't learn.
Death's door, knocking on death's door, because she just can't think about tomorrow. She just lives in the now.
Hervey, gird your loins. I'm just gonna put that out there for you.
So there we go.
Hey, Rosie! Hi! I haven't seen you in a hot minute either.
Channel terminated. What do we have on this episode? CPAP. CPAP rescue was insane. Two lolcows YouTubers streaming their fight at the same.
Look at her laughing during the CPAP thing. Oh yeah, I will warn you guys on the replay crew that there's like this massive gap where I lost the internet. So I don't know how long that took. Probably like 5-10 minutes. But so when that happens, just skip. But look at how giddy she is about this. Like, she was enjoying this. This is why getting over Dom took so long and why she was so wishy-washy about it. I don't think she was in love with him. I don't think she does love him. I don't believe that at all. I do not. She liked the drama. She liked the attention. She liked having something to vlog about. She liked the way her audience reacted to it. She probably liked the money, you know. But him, no.
Same time, never seen that before. Don't know if it'll happen in our lifetime again. I could have, if I wanted to. I could have just made this whole episode.
She has the depth and learning capacity of an espresso spoon. Don't know what that means, but I love it. Ouch. Well, I mean, you are a nurse. I'm like, why are you working 12-hour shifts? And I'm like, wait a minute. No, you are a nurse. That's right. Oh, the chat was fire while I was frozen. I didn't get to see it because it kicked the chat too. It didn't pick it back up until my internet reconnected. So there's a gap there that I can't see. I did see something about cats, though.
About Foodie trying to convince us her and Dom were a couple.
That was a good wig on her. Look, I gotta say something nice, okay?
He charged me $300 for shrooms once for a gram. So I guess him saying we're not a couple means we weren't. I don't think so.
Why would... That's the thing that kills me. Her way of dating him was to entrap him. And he wasn't going to have it. Because he was going to take any and everything she offered. And she kept trying to like... Oh, look at my engagement ring that I bought myself that he totally gave me, right? No, girl, no.
I could have added so many more clips to show how Foodie hated DD.
Oh, whatever. She still looks nasty. She still looks dirty anyways.
Yeah, she hates DD.
You're kidding? She looked greasy as that thumbnail.
Or I could have shown more examples of Foodie trying to blackmail Dom with that bloody phone.
Cancelled the number again.
Stupid phone.
Or I could have just shown more clips of Foodie deluding herself.
So he deleted his own video and probably blamed it on me because he wants to try to get back at me somehow.
I feel like he is in love with me, and you can't deny it. Tell him to look in the screen. Deny. He's not in love with me.
I'm pretty sure he has no problems doing that. Exactly, Rosie. He even denied the relationship to the cops.
Her dressing as Dee Dee might be the maddest thing I've ever seen. It's right up there. That's nuts. Going on that webcam site to live stream stuff is nuts as well. Right on. By definition, does that make her a PDF if she's enjoying? Oh god, I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Yeah, BJ. Yeah, she met her match. She... Don't get me wrong. I'm highly confident in my ability to outsmart Foodie. However, she really did think she was going to outplay him, and he outplayed her. You know how I win against that? I don't engage with it.
Pulpy, you can have that one. You can tackle that one.
Pulpy.
Maybe we will in the next episode. Well, there's no next episode, is there? Channel terminated, that's it? End of the series? Thanks for watching. We all got through it together.
We'll be back in a second. I was amused when I found out that she had gotten her channel terminated, and I was just like, wow, that is the end of an era. Like, it was the end. It really was. She was such an icon, for better or for worse. Lots of people knew who the hell she was, and her channel was gone. And I was like, you know, it's probably the best thing for her. It gets her off the internet before the inevitable end. Maybe she'll straighten up.
Group hug. Well done, everybody.
Well done, everybody.
And I'll see you in a different series, because this one is obviously over now that the channel's been terminated. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Cheers. Whew.
That was not the end of Foodie Beauty's channel. It was also not the end of her streaming when she shouldn't.
Yeah, I am racist against white people. I am. Here's for you, Dee Dee.
Such a child. Oh yeah, that skit channel was weird. When in real time did she get deplatformed? Oh, wow. No, yeah, that was... he didn't put a date on it. Was 2022? Sometime in 2022. There's always snow in Canada, so I don't know what season it is there. I don't... Tiny spoon analogy in the Discord. I have very small spoons, thank you. That's why I'm very selective with them. But yeah, no, she for real got deplatformed. They really did shut her channel down. How the hell did she get it back? Like, I mean, I know he's going to have to talk about the cats in episode 5. I know that has to happen. But, I don't know, maybe he can hold off till episode 6. I hope he goes over how she got her channel back, because that's the part I've never understood. I don't get how she got her channel back. Yes, I know, she has to fart on camera because she's 5. She did get it back on her birthday, I remember that now. No, Allie, you're better off not knowing about the cats. I'm not even joking. You really are better off not knowing about the cats. I wish I didn't know about the cats. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Well, actually, thank you for doing what you do, because, like, seriously, that's not an easy job. We shall all like that, because Rosie is a nurse, and we be nice to our nurses. Poor Peetz. Poor Peetz. Now there's 3 seconds left. Let me let it play out. Ah, dang it. There was no Jimmy Bunker jump scare at the end. What the hell is that? Nope. Oh, I apologize. Sorry. Try not to yawn into the camera. She got it back because she makes... She's not the biggest channel, though, you smug. Bigger than me, though, so, I mean, in many ways. She had said in a live a long time before that is now deleted that she has a friend that works at YouTube and she was never worried about losing her channel permanently. She says a lot of shit, though, Hellfire. Yeah, K-Bounce, I don't. Jimmy's still stuck in the dryer. Well, will someone let him out? He's gonna get wrinkled. Or is it he's gonna shrink? The only grace I will give Peetz is he was severely depressed at that time. And she just, like, left his ass. And was just like, here, you take care of everything. So... that is the only grace I will give him. However, he did not handle the situation well. Because Peetz is a man-child. I do feel bad for Peetz, but I don't have a high opinion of Peetz either, so. Yeah, that's a good point. So she just said she'd remove the... I mean, they took her channel out, though. First rule, she lies, but the way she said it at the time was not in her lie zone, so maybe... I don't know. I mean, maybe. She has weird followers. I don't know, K-Bounce. I don't know. I honestly don't. Because it's a good argument about the money thing. I don't know. I just don't... This has nothing to do with Foodie. I don't know how much I believe YouTube really favors channels over other channels. Because sometimes I'm like... Sometimes I hear people and they're like, yeah, they favor the bigger channels over the smaller channels. And I know that through the payout algorithm thing, that is true, but that's a whole computer setup, right? But like, sorry, I'm organizing my thought here. As far as like favoring a bigger channel over a little channel when it comes to like violations and stuff, the only thing I can think of with the larger channels is that they have more resources to petition with, where the smaller channels don't tend to have that. I've got wicked heartburn. My chili is delicious, but it's gonna be wicked heartburn. So I don't know, I guess is the end of that. You think a certain level of subs you get YouTube, and the bigger you get, the better your contact person is. I mean, it's entirely possible. I don't know. You might shrink. What's he made out of? Cotton. Woolly cotton. Which is not how that works, but whatever. Just Breezing got her. I don't know anything about that one. And she was straight up stealing content. Bye, Christina. The old school YouTubers have specific people on YouTube they can reach out to. I mean, that kind of makes sense. If you've got a big enough channel, they probably do give you a liaison. I will never know, but YouTube is grossly corrupt. What was she at during her height? Well, it wasn't gold button, or it wasn't silver button level, so. See, that's my thing, though, K-Buns. It's not that I think YouTube plays favorites, because I mean, sure. I think YouTube's just so fucking apathetic and gives no Fs in general. I think they treat everybody like crap. I don't think it's them favoring channels over others. I think they literally just treat everyone like shit. And I'm sure, like, a big channel like Joe Rogan, yeah, I'm sure they're falling over themselves to make sure he's happy because, yeah, he is making them money. I don't know, is he even on YouTube anymore? I have no idea. But, you know, a channel like his, yeah, I can totally see that. I just don't know if Foodie falls into that. Thank you, Quirky! Oh, I was gonna watch your, clothing haul thing that you did. You did not have a liaison. Answer was between 80K and 92K. At her height, I think. Was Megan Riggs. I kind of sort of remember that incident though, K-Buns. Like, I don't think YouTube's like a good company. I mean, here I am saying this on live television. I think they just don't give a shit about anybody. I think if you make them a lot of money, but I don't know. As I don't have 89 to 92K followers at the moment, I don't know how much money that would be making them, honestly. So I don't know. Maybe my tune would change if I did, but I mean, I know that they give no Fs about my account as long as I'm not violating TOS. And even then, I imagine I would have to be reported from outside, from like a third-party source before they even give a shit enough to look, you know? Because they just don't care. Oh lordy, it's Jordy. Had something similar happen, or one of his channels got a copyright strike from one of the other channels he does reactions to that's much bigger than his, and he lost. They struck his channel for 16 days. Well, yeah, what, 2 weeks, I think it is? I would believe they kicked Alex Jones. Joe Rogan's not that controversial. I don't know. Honestly, I don't listen to Joe Rogan. The only reason I even know he exists is because he has Graham Hancock on there occasionally. And I know who Graham Hancock is. Otherwise, I would have no idea who the fuck Joe Rogan was. And I know I'm like one of 5 people on the planet that didn't know who Joe Rogan was. It's also... How do I say that? Peetz? Peetz? That's also a reorganization vlog. Oh, it was not good? Well, alright then. 10 business days from the response to the copyright. Hang on, what's happening? Oh, okay, I see. Is that woman that has 11 adopted kids? Allie. Yeah, that's kind of where I was at with Joe Rogan. I was just like, oh, he's a dude bro. Gotcha, check. Probably not interested. Yeah, she earned 20K a month, but... A lot, yeah. I don't think I've ever listened to a Joe Rogan, which is... I'm mildly interested in giving some of his shit a shot just because, like, I have 2 friends that are kind of into him. They're both men. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I like my guy friends, but he's like too guy. Yes, the first time was okay. Bloom Shake was not good. Peach Ista was much better. Okay. It upsets you. I'm not gonna let Joe Rogan upset me because I'm pretty sure he probably says a lot of dumb shit that will upset me. What I don't like is he gives Hancock airtime, and I don't like Hancock, but from my understanding, the 2 of them are actually like friends, like they hang out, so it makes sense that he would do that. Wait, so the one that got hacked was the one with the 11 kids, and she was the one that needed the bigger channels to help get her account back, but she's like no good? I lost it. And a lot of people on there are very conservative. He's also had crackheads. Yeah, Hancock's one of those crackheads, so. But they're buddies. They're friends. They're pals. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Uncomfortable Ginger. Like, if you call them out on something like Twitter, YouTube will pay attention, but you can't... They've eliminated any way that you have of communicating with them on YouTube. Like, you used to be able to talk directly to, like, I've been on YouTube a while, okay? You used to be able to contact YouTube directly. You used to actually be able to, like, email them and get a response. You used to be able to, like, DM each other on YouTube. Like, I used to be able to, like, I could have sent Kicking Geese a DM on YouTube. I wouldn't have to have had like a special email to talk to somebody on YouTube, right? But they took all of that away years ago, decades ago at this point. Well, it's not that old, but you get my point. Like, they've purposefully made it harder for people to interact with each other on the YouTube platform, which kind of sucks. Oh, Premiink is the person. Okay. Excuse me. Hancock defines pseudoscience. Lunatic. But you know what? He makes more money than I will ever make. So he gives exactly this many shits about what I think. Also, I'm a woman and he doesn't talk to women. He literally does not talk to women. He can't hear when women speak. They're outside of the octave ranges he can hear. Oh, okay. Megan was a beauty vlogger, and Jordy was struck by the mommy vlogger. Well, fuck her. Family vloggers tick me off, man. Yeah, see, that's the thing with Twitter. The only reason they're responding on Twitter is A, they have no control over the platform, and B, everyone can see your tweet. So yeah, if you've got a big following on Twitter and you start bad-mouthing YouTube, yeah, they're going to try to figure out what the hell's wrong with you because they want you to shut up. Fine, if we fix it, will you just stop? YouTube used to DM, where is Kicking Geese now? I think she's just taking a breather. She's gone through a bit of a rough patch, so she's just taking a breather. How old is YouTube? I did something about this yesteryear. Yeah, that one is bugging me a little bit. But that's like Daily Dose of the Internet, which is some stupid rando channel. Yeah, right. I will give Hancock this. His Netflix special, though being incredibly slow, was very slow paced. It was pretty. And whoever was doing the little artwork clips when he was like butchering Native American, or not even Native American, just like mythology. He was just completely rewriting mythology so it would fit into his crackadoo ideas. Whoever was doing the art for that was really cool. Oh, nope. Wrong spot. Let's do this. How old is YouTube? Ooh, YouTube's gonna turn 20 next year. Jesus Christ, I'm old. Oh no, I'm old. Oh well. There it is. When was my first video posted? Now I'm curious, and you all are going to sit here while I check this out. I gotta go to my other channel there to do that. Oldest channel I own. Tell me. Oh, I want to go to... Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I know you want me to watch your commercials, YouTube, but I just want to go to the studio. Take me to the studio. Why do I have a warning? Is this the same? Oh, yeah. No, I took care of that. These things never fucking come off your account. Stupid TV show. Stupid History Channel. What videos do I have on here anyway? Oh, I want you to go all the way to the end. Oh. Let's do that then. I did a whole series where I was reacting to Hancock's Netflix show. Well, I tell you what, that show is painful to get through. My first video went up on January 7th, 2010. So, 5 years after YouTube started. I don't know if that makes me an early adapter or not. And I had bangs back then. I don't know how I feel about me with bangs. I think I look cute, but maintaining them is a pain in the ass. Anyway, where'd the chat go? Chat, come back. Daily Dose of Internet. Yeah, it had 22 million followers. She's probably kicking a goose somewhere right now. She said she was going to change the... Kicking Geese said she wanted to change the name of her channel because she didn't want people to think she was actually being violent against geese. And I'm like... The 11 kids lady would infuriate Hannah. Hannah did an episode on family vloggers. We didn't... I think it's episode 6 of her influencers TV show. TV show. Sorry. Series. I know. It just made everybody feel old. I'm so sorry. Ebon before the YouTube was a thing. Yep. Angie, sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to traumatize everyone. Well, not this time anyway. And Jenna Marbles. I still don't know who the fuck Jenna Marbles is. What were we doing before that? When was Vine? Vine was after YouTube. Why did Twitter kill Vine? It was doing well. Everyone liked it. Oh yeah, MySpace. That's what we were doing. We were doing MySpace. MySpace and Facebook. Show us your bangs? No. I'd have to show you my old videos, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, well, that works. My debunking of Hancock's better. I have no idea. I didn't actually watch Minuteman take on Hancock. The thing with Hancock and getting debunked is, like, I'm literally not joking. The man does not talk to women. It doesn't matter if you have a degree, he does not speak to women. And so channels like Minutemen going after him, or a couple of my peers went after him, but they're all men. And he was like, all up in arms about them. And they're all like, yeah, but, you know, she's pointing out the inconsistencies first. And he's like, I'm sorry, who? I don't understand. You're just pointing into a vague space over here where there's like a person-shaped blob that I can't fully focus on. He's just an ass. Maybe I should watch Jenna Marbles. I have no idea who she is. Comment. What was my old MySpace handle? I think my MySpace page is still there. I just can't remember what the hell it was. But Daughtery doesn't... Oh, is that lady? Bangs are no... I've seen curly people pull off bangs, and they are adorable, but I'm pretty sure they probably take quite a bit of effort, because straight bangs are kind of a pain in the ass. The geese were totally violent firstly. Hellfire, you joined in 2009. Yes, we've all been on YouTube quite a while now. We've all been doing this. Nope, Nat, we're gonna stop there. We will not be kinking the geese. That will be weird. Nat, I wook. Okay. Vine was not profitable. Well, that's their own freaking problem. Was a good place to practice. Yeah, you did. You had to know HTML to make your MySpace look nice. How are you on the internet and not who Jenna Marbles is? I didn't follow Jenna Marbles. I really wish you would stop doing that. Thank you, chat. Stupid right-click button. Night, Rocky! Control a good egg shaker. That seems mean. MySpace deleted all accounts. Is MySpace gone? I thought it was just like hiatus. My chaotic 3 a.m. haircutting video. I guess I'll have to go find out who Jenna Marbles is and see what y'all are on about. I stopped liking everyone. I mean, I'm definitely an ass. Men not understanding sports bras. Right, Molly? My mom was determined that I was going to have curly hair when I was in grade school. And she paid a lot of money for this woman to curl my hair. And they used, I think, 2 different perm kits on my hair. Not one of it took. My hair was like, no, there will be no curly hair. Let's see. Let's go back to this one. No. That'll give me commercials. I don't want that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Lone Entourage is that they switched over to music. I didn't realize they had like deleted everybody's accounts though. I guess that makes sense. You've only got so much space. If you've got a bunch of dead space on your platform, you probably do. You're actually begging. I was gonna go look. And then I'm gonna go not be on the internet for a little while. Oh, come on. See, because I can't brain right now. I can't even remember how to get out of the dashboard so I can go look up a freaking video. Hey, Nerfy's live. You guys can all go bug Nerfy after this. What is Nerfy doing? Doing Diamond Dart. No. Who the hell is... Okay. Well, you know she's got stuff stuck on her face, right? Does she still make videos? She's only got 250 videos? I got more videos than that on my channel right now. Where are my 19.6 million subscribers? Making a dog birthday cake. Oh, what a pretty puppy. Bunny eating things politely. Bunny is a dog, by the way. Looks like a Whippet. Whip it good. I think Whippets are kind of cool. It's all the fun of a Greyhound without all the space. Sexual Wednesday, what? Oldest, go! Ah, yes, I remember. I remember back when you couldn't have a YouTube video that was more than 5 minutes long. And then they let us have 15 minutes at a go. Oh. And then one day we were allowed to post an hour. And I was like, what am I going to do with an hour? Who's going to watch an hour-long video? I'm sorry, guys. If you don't follow people, you have no idea what's going on. Who's buddy? I'm here for dogs. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. The internet was weird back 12 years ago, so... Hey, it's muted. I got a copyright hit for this.
One time I grew into an adult, and it really sucked, so I wanted to tell you all about it. Here we go. Whee! I hate being a grown-up. Oh, and the fuck do mortgages work? I hate being a grown-up. Oh, I have to do dishes?
Yep.
I hate being a grown-up. No, seriously, like, where did all these fucking dishes come from? I hate being a grown-up. Taxes. Remember when you were a little kid and you thought it'd be so cool to grow up? Yeah, we were brainwashed. This shit fucking sucks. Oh, my sheets are dirty. This ought to fix it, right? Oh, the bathroom's dirty too? I'm not gonna clean that shit. Take the garbage out. I don't wanna. What if I just smush it down like this? That's much better.
And then it never comes out again.
I hate being a grown-up. Oh, the DMV. I hate being a grown-up. I'm gonna light my bills on fire. I hate being a grown-up. My friends are getting married. I hate being a grown-up. Why don't you walk yourself? Oh, is that baby? Congratulations. I looked at pictures of cats today. Yeah, and I dye my hair purple and wear an Ninja Turtle backpack. Law school, wow. I'm gonna go get drunk. Because that's the only cool thing you can do as a grown-up. LOL sadness. I hate being a grown-up. The dentist is so expensive. I hate being a grown-up. Even my vagina has its own doctor. I hate being a
I don't know how I missed this. This is great. This is gonna be my new mantra for the rest of my life.
I just said vagina. I hate being a grown-up. And now I'm gonna say penis.
And now I'm gonna say penis. That's fair, Purbug. It's an Italian Greyhound. Ah, it's cooler when it was a Whippet. There's a song about that. She's slowly deleting her videos. I mean, sometimes you just don't want to be on the internet anymore. She is a menace.
What's for dinner? Oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't live here. Mom, I had a nightmare. Ah, fuck. Mom, my laundry. Help. God damn it, I have to do all these things by myself, don't I? Son of a bitch.
Oh, Courtney, look at your blonde hair. Yeah, that's so handsome. Marbles is the oldest one here. Marbles is almost 28 years old. In dog years. Are you pushing him? Don't push your brother. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every Wednesday. Okay, bye, Kermie. Kermie has things to do because he's a grown-up. Not. I know what Marble wants to do. Watch this. Marble, do you want to go for a walk? Ooh, you see, that was so mean unless you put my collar on me right now. Let's go.
Hey man, the internet is not a safe space. It never was. The internet was a horrible place back in the day. Believe me, I was there.
Oh, all right. We'll see you next week. Say bye. Light
Bye.
in a mirror. Illusions.
Got the attention span of a goldfish. I appreciate it. Well, that was pleasant. Oldest. Photo booth tag. I mean, I get why you would want to take things off after a while. I mean, most of my oldest videos, they're not privated because I'm worried about offending people. I've privated them because they're terrible. Was she dating this guy or is he just her friend? Conjoined twins. Word. Thing is glue. Yoga challenge. I suck at pranks. I have no idea who this person is. Ooh, that's image is cursed. That's from a bathtub. My boyfriend teaches me jiu-jitsu. Good luck with that. Why were we putting 100 coats of anything on our faces? Like, why did we do that? What was the point of that? Gee, I wonder when these videos were made. So she just does like a little comedy doodads, right? Opposite contour. Okay. Braiding things into my hair. Find a tiny hamster. Look at the tiny baby hamster. Why does that look so bad? Reading mean comments about my dog. Who says mean things about dogs? What's wrong with you people? Leave the animals alone. Anyway. It's all comedy and failed DIYs. Their whips are affectionate? That's pretty good to know. 90s internet was a whole thing. Well, you know what? At least they stuck together. That's good. Drunk makeup tutorial. And live leak. Watch more. No, I'm going to go now. I should have fed my cats an hour ago. Simply Nail Logical invented the 100-layer nail polish challenge. Okay. Reacting to compilations of me. Yeah, and then reaction channels started. Wow. I can't look at that image. My boyfriend cooks dessert, transforming myself into my dog. We have a lot of cursed images on here. Trying to decorate our house. Making my dog a bed out of soap. Cool. Camouflaging myself. Hey, she looks like she has fun. So why'd she decide to leave? She just got tired of it? This is like, I'm out. Because the last thing on here is making my dog a birthday cake. There's not even a goodbye video, so. I tie my clothes with bleach. No, puppies. That dog is a long-lived dog. Alright. You keep her blog going? Vlogs. Those were a thing. You know, back in the day. Back before there were vlogs. We had these things called vlogs. Wait. This is not a blog. Damn it, you ruined my joke. Oh well. Alright, I am... YouTube's almost old enough to vote. 3 more years, and YouTube will be old enough to vote. Was during a crazy crusade of cancel culture on the internet, went after her, so she canceled herself. Got words about cancel culture. The cats want to watch Jenna Marbles. My cats want food. K-Buns? Are those words? Are those people? People called her out on some of her edgy stuff, so she just started deleting them, and then people noticed that so she decided she was just done with it. I mean, you can't... Yeah, I mean, you can't win. Why keep playing? You either have to, like, not give a shit, or stop playing the game. A live journal. Yes, exactly, live journal. She did a big... These are all YouTubers. Look, I've only been on YouTube for 14 years. That doesn't mean I know who the people on YouTube are, okay? Ask me about atheist YouTube. Well, you know, if you can bow out carefully, profitably, you know. And yet people like Shane Dawson, Jeffree Stars, James Charles. I think there's a theme there, Theo, that you're missing. They all have an appendage that I don't think Jenna Marbles had. See, it's the people who are the least problematic that are the ones that crumble under pressure from cancel culture, because they're actually not problems. And you get enough people telling you that you're a terrible person and you start to internalize it. It's always the people who are the problem children, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, James Charles, that stick around. Also, you know, again, they all have an appendage that Jenna is missing. At least to my knowledge. Anyone remember Zanga? I remember the name. Rebecca Watson. Atheist YouTube used to rock. Hey, you know what? If she took all of her YouTube money and bowed out and was like, I'm gonna go rescue animals now, I am okay with this. I think that is the perfect way to retire. Yeah, there you go, Allie. She's winning. I believe we call that winning. Alright. I'm gonna go play some Zombie Sims 4 and see how long my sim takes to die. Going to go watch some true crime related debunking? I'm not surprised. Yes, you missed the horror one-eyed Sean. Are you Lone Entourage? Are you on Christian YouTube for a reason? I mean, I'm not judging, I'm just asking. I haven't been on atheist YouTube since I want to say 2011, but it might be 2016. That might have been the last time I was on there. Yes, go to bed, Goonerette. Ah, got you. There you go. All right, y'all. Goonerette's going to bed. I'm going to go feed my cats, and then I'm going to play Sims. And that is it. Those are my plans for the evening. I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you, Mr. Snowflake and Mr. Jimmy Bunker, for putting together the terrible video that we just watched. But, you know, we all survived, and we will continue to survive. Thank you, Internet, for fucking going out on me like a bunch of asshats. And... oh, Theo, send me some of those links about the paranormal debunking. You suggested that as something to watch, and I wanted to, or something to react to, and I was thinking about it. All right, so what are we doing emoji-wise? Well, I mean, I used dogs in another one, but I haven't posted that video yet. So go ahead and put dogs down in the chats if you've made it this far in the video. And pretty much I'm going to see everybody else next time. I don't know when I'm going live again. I've been live way too much, but that doesn't mean I won't be live next week, but not this weekend. So I will see everybody next week or next time I post a video. Bye! Thank you, Theo. Where am I? There we are. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Bye for real now. Bye!